Hello everyone and welcome to episode 45 of the Kettering Town Fortnite 2022 say we are finally in the Premier League and it has been a long, long transfer window. I've been looking everywhere. We didn't get an amazing budget. It was better than I thought, but still nothing like amazing. So let's go through how the business went, shall we? We'll start with from where we picked up at June, shall we? So, of course, the business mixes we signed, but first of the ones that are more notable is Lewis Powell. Power? I don't want to know how I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but he's a 5-star potential striker from Belgium. Great, he has already got his work permit and is already on loan at Crawley. So hopefully he develops pretty nicely there and see how he does in the future and maybe 1 point gets into the team. Let's get to the first team players show though. Next is a right back. I don't know why his things just all dipped, but he was chosen to be a high championship near the Premier League level player. He's not bad looking, but for the fee of I think it was like 5 million. Yeah, about 5 million. It wasn't too bad honestly what I found with him. Next is I think the most expensive sign so far. It is Carlos Alcaraz from Everton. Didn't play there much, and he was transfer listed, and I came in for 3 million, and the recipe is if we survive Premier League and all this. Really good looking player. He is good overall looking. Could be playing as attacking advanced playmaker in the midfield. Next is you're going to notice his trends of Uruguayans here. Next is a striker. He's fairly good looking, honestly, apart from his finishing, but I could train up over time. I feel looks really good. 1.3 million spent with Premier League potential, currently close to it, and we'll see how he goes. But he's not actually going to be our starting striker. Next, another Uruguayan. Yes, I know. I went to the 23 years and I found this guy. We are going back to the winger system, and he looks absolutely brilliant. Out on the right, he'd be cutting in on his left foot. Absolutely brilliant looking. For 2.1 million, cheap, but absolute bargain. Let's go to the next player then, shall we? It's going to be a Norwegian player. We found is it the Holland? Yeah, it was Eredivisie. For 5 million, he was transfer listed, and I like the look of him. Solid, all-round looking. He can pass the ball well. He's a good teamwork player. That's what I looked at. And honestly, he was cheap, and I thought, why not? At this point, I was like, well, I need a few more things. I need the right back. Next steps up is Thomas Sang, an English lad from Derby who I picked up. Fairly cheap as well he was, and I honestly like look at him. He's a really determined player, and 3.7 million, I can't really go wrong. Could be a solid player. Next is going to be one of our probably starting midfielders, is going to be a box-to-box midfielder. 4.2 million, transfer listed again by them. He looks really good. I don't know why he was transfer listed, but Premier League quality, and I'll take it if they get it transfer listed. Young German international, so yeah. Next is a Irish player I found in the league. My scout recommended. I was like, oh, 3.5-star potential, current and 5-star potential. I was like, sure, why not? For 500k, I picked him up. Next is our star striker, Troy Parrot. I don't know how my scout found it. I don't even know he was here, but he was down in I think he was in the third league because they got relegated. Yeah, they got relegated, and he's been offered out 3.7 million for a Premier League striker. This is many years in the future now, but he's he's so cheap. I couldn't believe it. Next is another Irish player who the scouts once again found, who looks pretty good, honestly, in my opinion, and he will probably compete for the right wing sort of starting position. But yeah, he was pretty good as well. Next is our centre back, which is Pavlovic. He was from was it the Bundesliga or the second league? I think it was the second league. It was a pretty cheap option, and he was really solid with good jumping reach, good strength, really good in the air. Premier League player again. He was formerly of Monaco, and I really like the look of him, and I picked him up. He's also a Serbian international, so that makes him a bit more valuable as well, it seems. But really, honestly, a good-looking player. It's like, sure, he was cheap, and I'll take him. Now then, next is going to be some loans going up. Laurent Dusseny, from Tottenham for 1.6 million, who we have agreed to sign permanently. He looks great. He's quick. He's good on the left. He's going to be a good backup towards Perez, see if he starts. And then is Ben Nelson, who previously played with us. Who we have him on loan, and we have an option to sign him permanently. And he was here with us before. He was fantastic. Sign for 8 million. It'll be absolutely amazing signing. Potentially be a good Premier League player. That is insane signing that for, in my opinion. This is a player we had already agreed before. I think I showed him last year. He's just a youngster from Dynamo who has 5-star potential as a midfielder. Looks really good, and if he reaches there, that'd be great. And there's another midfielder who was released by all the French clubs, and I couldn't get wet by it, but hopefully I can sort that out in the future. We're currently in the talks to get a backup goalkeeper. I know Graham Potter's all good, but if an injury does happen, I need a backup who I can trust, and he looks pretty darn good in my opinion. But yeah, and that's all that in terms of things. A few outs. Sam Bowen went out, which was a 400k, which helped us, fund a few of the transfers. Same as Yara Brackett, who he wasn't really up to the standard I wanted. Same as some of these players here. Lots of loans went out, as you can see here. Lots of loans. And yeah, that has been pretty good. I'm going to keep an eye on, Lionel's progression, all of our highly rated youth players, and see how they go. If they need recalling or moving around. But yeah, Stephen Winks would be one I'd have to look at. He's at Championship Club, but he could, if we need the extra numbers, come back in January. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's been the transfers. Let's get to the match show against Tottenham. I'll see you there. And here we are. This is the formation we're running. It's going to be pretty simple, attacking midfielders and the defensive midfielder at the back. So let's see how we go, shall we? Against Tottenham. It's going to be a tough one though. Here we go. Just going to get everybody pumped up. Now, if I'm correct though, we haven't lost on the starting day of the season so far, safe, so I'm hoping I can keep that up running. But Tottenham, I mean, I've compared it for, I didn't show it on camera, but their lowest wage player was like our highest, if that makes sense. Like, so their lowest is just already above our highest. So that's how it looks right now. But hopefully we can pull off a bit of a good result. Hopefully Potter has a good day today with in goal. He's only 20. I know there's a lot of pressure on him, but I believe in him. I've believed in him since he turned 18 and just had an absolute incredible match against Watford and Man United. So yeah, I believe in him. So it's been an interesting match so far. Not much has happened for us, but they've picked up a few yellow cards. It's all currently Tottenham now. We are playing a tactic of more of a counter-attacking style. So that's how it goes for. Yeah, basically I'm following the style of the old days of Leicester. I've known Leicester for a while. My family supports them, and fair dues. They are a very much counter-attacking team, and basically my job will be just to soak up all the pressure and hope we can just get that one goal. That's all I want. And honestly, if they do chance like that all game, just long shots going wide, I'll be fine with that. They do have a really good squad there right now. Livramento is absolutely insane. But hopefully, Troy Parrot, ex-Tottenham player, wants a bit of revenge. He's pretty damn good in my opinion right now, and he will probably be with us for many years, just being a solid striker. I'm not saying like he's going to score 20 goals all season. I'm saying he's going to score the goals when they matter the most. That's what I want. Once again, I'm not the microphone. One day I won't do that. It's been a bit of a long highlight so far. What's going on? I should also mention, yes, this episode is being released on Christmas Day. So to all those who've got to this point, Merry Christmas. We're already there, eh? We're already at Christmas. Honestly, this save has flown by. If I could count the fact that I've done an episode a day, it's been went by pretty quick in my opinion. Yeah, there's a chance for us to break here from that corner, right on the ball. Over to Parrot, is that onside? Doesn't matter, keep gets there. Maybe someone with a little bit more pace might have got there, but it was a good chance. Oh much is really going on. It's in a, I mean, it's all been Tottenham, let's be real, that. And I will say this now, for any episode you see this season, don't expect us to be in, like, the front foot, to say, if that makes sense, because I highly expect them just to be the more, the better side, the more stronger side, is what I'm saying. It is now currently out for another corner, but should be able to survive it, I feel. It is cleared, and we are on the ball again, so maybe a chance to counter. But there he gets tackled. And that's the end of that highlight. I do have to consider, though, that, you know, they do have 2 yellows, and maybe they'll get sending off. Oh, okay, well, now I just jinxed it for myself. Okay, maybe I should just stop talking, because we keep getting all these yellow cards, and no one knows we'll get a red card. That will just swing the game into their hands, honestly. Anyway, to anyone that's watching this on Christmas Day, or recording like me on Christmas Day, hope you're having a fantastic day. Quiet game. I'm going to make some subs going on now. Give the young Irish lads that I signed a bit of a go, shall we? See how they do. I've got good hope for them because they've both got Premier League potential, so that's really nice to see, honestly. Anyway, this game going on now to the 60th minute. Still 0-0. I'm going to take off our right back, swap to Sang, just to keep the yellow card covered. I feel like Nelson's experienced enough, and a bit of, he's got a good football brain, so not to get another yellow, I feel. I mean, I could be just talking rubbish and he gets yellow card now, and that's a close one I was there for Tottenham. Look at this game. 70 minutes in, they've had a lot of shots, but we're holding on, and if we manage to get a 0-0 here, that'd be great. And there's now a little corner swing. Ah, I jinxed it again. When will I stop jinxing my own team? It's honestly, it's quite scary how much I actually jinx my own team. I don't mean to, but we tried. 80 minutes though, 1-0. There's still a decent chance to get it out. There's a harder here, a free kick, swinging into my fan and straight into the keeper hands. But honestly, if we lose here 1-0, I won't be disappointed. Considering, one, it's Tottenham. It's not like it's an easy team for a team who's just got promoted, who has no money. I'll be straight up there. I have no money as a team. I had to stretch every penny I could. Oh, it was difficult. Oh, it's 2-0. Was that? It looks offside, actually. Was that offside? VAR. Please, VAR. VAR, just keep it 1-0 so I don't lose goal difference, please. Just this was, yes, okay. Thank you, Foot Manager. I did not want to lose war. That is going to be important this season. Yes, we may lose a lot, but I will do whatever I can not to lose at least, like 3-4 mil, so I can keep my goal difference a steady amount. Because I feel like it might be important this season. But that's the end of the game. But they did lose 1-0. They had a lot of chances at the end. Graham Potter was probably having to be called upon quite a bit this game. But honestly, I'm proud of what the team did, We're not exactly the most glamorous team with the most wages. I think our most played player is like 25,000. That just gives you an idea of what our wages look like. So, yeah. That was a top game. The plan would probably be, when I'm looking around, I see a West Brom game. West Brom is one of the teams that probably near us. Something like West Brom would be a good time to come back because they're also predicted to come down low. It's not the Carabao Cup one, I meant the one down in the league towards the end of October. That would be a good idea to come back for. But yeah, as you can see, we had a good off-season. We beat Roma, by the way. That was incredible. So, quite a lot of tough matches coming up. But yeah, we'll come back for that West Brom game, probably, something like that. We'll see about that. But yeah, thanks for watching this episode. It's been incredible. Don't forget to sub, like, and everything. We'll be back on more Premier League action with Kettering Town being absolute. We've still got a bit of a. Sorry, I'm bringing that. We've still got a bit of transfer window going, so anything done, I will show you in the next episode. Newcastle going up as well. They have spent a lot of money. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, have a good day. Have a good Christmas if you're watching on that day. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.